Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And normally when you talk about a quarterback on his third team in as many years, you're worried about this kid's potential. But in this case, Justin Fields has plenty of it, and he flashed it big time during a short tenure in Pittsburgh. Now he has an opportunity in New York to be a full-time starter once again, and the Jets are excited about his potential. I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That second down play nets a -4.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Good.
Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On the return comes Cobb. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down at 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay right back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, here's Blunt. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That play fake. Rodgers. Got a man. It's Robbie Chosen. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Second down and a little more than a yard here. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
quite the opening drive march they're on right now. It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. We're scoreless after one.
At the 14-yard line.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it second down and 12. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers post the first points in the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Back on the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, that you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now third down and 6 to go. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go. Tober. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the Packers' 45-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Tober. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Back to throw. Stafford. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down is right.
Here we go, Scott.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ball at the 33, second and 9.
Set. Green 19, yes, that.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. On third down, Best. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
And the Lions.
Stafford. This is caught. Touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Lions are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Packers with the football here late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Well, this will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure running. He's got the hook up here to Nelson. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A beautiful fake. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here we go.
The final shot before the break, Stafford. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Hands it off out of the gun. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Foul blown. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. They'll run again with one. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's Bill. Escapes the defender. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So we're going to look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Well, you're right about that. It was a small, magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Green 19,
Right back to him on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. From the 33, here's second down at 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Throwing is Stafford. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Here's Stafford. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now Cobb to return. A nice little juke. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over first and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And able to get get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll send the tight end in motion. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
3:19, just that.
Now Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll set up the screen here to Tolbert. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And the Lions, here we go, 1st down.
Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a handoff up the middle. Tolbert. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. Dumps it underneath to Tolbert. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Let's go.
Throwing is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run with full playbook.
The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Stafford now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Young.
Number 16. A gain of 13 yards.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit high. 3:19, just that.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. So So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. From the gun, he'll hand this off. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now a carry for Blount. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 141 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll run it here with Blount. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0